shakedown at Anfield. Shakedown. You all know what happened? It was the circumcision at the hands of Liverpool that totally embarrassed Barcelona. A defeat that Barcelona is still reeling from. Liverpool know that this is the fortress. They know that they'll win the game. They know that they will win the game. They know they can beat Atletico at the crib. But they know what has to be done. It's not about the win. It's the type of win. It's the type of win. They know that they've got to win by 2 clear goals or more. And Liverpool, they are bearing down on a Premier League win. But they know as well we're trying to form ourselves to be a force within Europe. And it begins here in turning around these deficits. Atletico know that they can't win the game. They know they're not going to there to win the game, and they have a 0% chance of beating Liverpool at Anfield. But they know they don't have to do that. Because they know that either a draw or a 1-goal loss deficit where they have scored a goal, they go through. So what's their strategy? What are their plans? Let's look at both formations and see how these teams will line up. Let's ride. All right, yo. So here we have it, man. Here we have this, just a little nice little rejig here as to how both of these teams are going to set up, man. So the back four speaks for itself. Of course, you've got Robertson, VVD up in there, Gomez, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, this is going to be key. And I think there's going to be a massive spotlight on Andrew, and I'm sure Atletico would have done their homework and say, it's a new keeper, had a massive fumble in the Chelsea game. Let's test him. Let's try and test him, and let's try to unsettle him with a few shots, depending on how attacking Atletico want to be. So the defensive work is going to be important, and VVD will be very important in keeping these guys all in line and all in check. So Fabinho, Wijnaldum obviously in the midfield, and this is a huge boost. Now, so obviously when I did this originally, I didn't know that Henderson was going to be fit. So now checked, verified it, and this is a massive, huge news for Liverpool of Henderson being back fit. I think that is just going to be able to uplift the team and raise them up. Even if he did play a portion of the game against Atletico, he didn't play the whole 90 minutes. So I think that is not only going to make Liverpool happy, it's also going to make this front three happen. I think in a Mane, Salah, and Firmino, they're hoping that Henderson's energy and his ability to be able to find them and find that space and his intensity will liven up this team. But I always say, the key, what Liverpool have been missing, apart from, Henderson not being there and the team maybe underperforming, this has really been the guy that has really not been able to say what's up. And I think in this game, because remember, Liverpool needs to win this game by 2 clear goals. And in order to do that, they need to increase the volume with regards to how many chances that they create. When Liverpool creates a massive multitude of chances, Firmino is somebody that is very active and very present because of how he pulls guys out, pulls guys away, finds space, and is able to get in good pockets. So maybe the introduction of a Henderson is where Henderson will be able to find Firmino in these clear good pockets where Firmino can now find a Mane, find a Salah, and wait for a Robertson, wait for a Trent Alexander-Arnold, and look for the overlap. But of course, another huge part that Liverpool will be looking to get them having to chase the game, looking for those goals, is the overlap. Obviously Robertson was definitely missing in that game against Bournemouth where Milner had to play left back. So hopefully with the Robertson and Alexander-Arnold back, what they want to do is put Atletico under some serious pressure. And Klopp knows how weak they can definitely play a lot better than they did in the game at the Wanda Metropolitana. And I think it just comes to getting those shots on targets, which would be very, very key. But also, Liverpool have to be aware that, yes, when you're the aggressor, you've got to play a high line. You simply have to. You've got to push your opponents right into their box and just try and really get men higher, get more men in there, but they have to be wary of the ball over the top. They have to be wary of the counter-attack. They've got to be wary about how Atletico can very smartly play balls through, because Atletico will be looking for the counter-punch. That is what they'll be looking for. Yes, they know they'll come here to defend. Yes, I think they'll be coming to look for a 0-0, but they have to be wary of that counter-punch, wary of what will be a very dangerous goal. Because what Liverpool need and what Liverpool are looking for to score the first goal Liverpool have to score the first goal. I think if Liverpool don't score the first goal, if Atletico score the first goal, it will change the entire complexity of this game, because then Liverpool have to come out even more, have to now be even eager. That gives Atletico a lot more space to work with to counter and get that second goal that will end the tie pretty much. So for Atletico, again, I have to do changing things up. So again, so I think, you have Oblak in goal, and hopefully Lodi will be fit. Hopefully Lodi is fit for this game, because he was one of the best players for Atletico in that first leg. And Felipe and Savage, obviously they formed a good defensive partnership. I thought that Jimenez was Atletico's strongest defender. Obviously boy Coach Neres can give me some insights upon that. And Felipe and Savage will definitely be in that defensive partnership. And Trippier, I think this is going to be huge. I think him coming back is a massive, massive boost for Atletico, because now you now have another outlet. And remember, when you're counter-attacking, you want to try and move the ball out wide. And Trippier is the best crosser of the ball that Atletico have. So they will be looking for him to have good distribution, but making those good runs and finding space. And if you're now looking at the midfield, shout out to your boy Coach Neres. He reminded me. I can't believe I even forgot about this dude, Thomas Partey. So I believe Thomas Partey was rested for the last game in lieu of this game. So the midfield here that I'm looking at is probably Lemar, Partey. Well, it could be Llorente instead of Lemar, but he might go for Lemar. Either the same lineup that he went with in the first leg, Partey, Saul, and Koke. Although Koke and Saul, they can pretty much all... I think these guys will trade through, because I think Koke and Saul are more central players. But I think, even if they start here, you will most likely see them do something like this. You will just be a bit more inventive and just try to play the ball around and try and find good pockets in what's going to be a very difficult game for them at Anfield. But I think, Partey is going to be crucial. Exceedingly crucial, because I think what Simeone will want from Partey is make that Liverpool midfield work. Make them sweat, make them work, make them try and dig in deep to try and actually gain any foothold in this game. And he'll be looking for Partey not only to have key interceptions, protect the defense, but also try and bring the ball up forward. Try and bring Felix into the game. Try and bring Costa into the game. And you know what? He'll even say, try and shoot on sight. Or try and get outside the key, look for the cutback, and if you see on sight, shoot, because try and put Andren under pressure. Now, Costa may start. So when I put out that first video, Coach Neres said that Costa may start. It's a big decision, because Morata has played so many of the games and Costa has been injured. I'd play Costa. Morata, I mean no disrespect. Even if Costa has not fully played and so forth, I'd play Costa. I simply would. And if he doesn't do it, then I'll blink Morata off the bench. And I think Morata probably works best as a guy off the bench. So... But the key guy up here isn't Costa. The key guy is Felix. This is where João Felix now needs to really show himself and say, okay, this is your stage. If ever there was a game to have a truly exceptional performance, it's this game. So I'll be looking to see what João Felix can do in this game, and if he can say what's up, and if he can ride through like a Phoenix in this game and really be exceptional, because especially for Atletico, coming in on the counter-attack, João Felix is going to be very, very crucial for that role, man. So yeah, man, this is going to be a game of chess. It's going to be a tactical game of chess, and I think it's definitely going to be one to watch. But I still say Liverpool should take it. But I know how Liverpool are going to play. I know how they're going to play. So what is I am going to find interesting is what is Simeone going to do, and what is the approach for him, and what role is he going to give Felix in this game, and how is he going to set his guys up? Is it going to be full on defense, or are they going to have an attacking game plan? That is what I definitely want to try. So there we have it. That's my little take on both of those teams and the approaches that I think that they should pretty much make in this massive, huge CL game. So let's now go behind the scenes and go into the dressing rooms of each of these damn teams. Let's ride. Congrats. Premier League champions. It's been a long time. How many EPLs do you have coming to Chelsea? Relax, chill. Chelsea not in there. They have bans to deal with. Relax, chill. Okay. The Premier League is done. So you say to yourself, look, man, this is all about the Premier League before they won the CL. Are you men or are you kids? If you're kids, I'll F off right now. If you're kids, like, no, Premier League is fine. We don't really care about the Champions League. All that matters is the Premier League. But I know what you want, Virgil. I know what you want, Sadio. I know what you want, Mohammed. I know. Because you guys know that what you've dreamt about is about winning the Champions League. But what is better, winning one Champions League or winning two? Winning two or winning three? You want to say, you know what, we can even supersede what Real Madrid is doing the whole three check. So this game is key, it is important. And now you know that you guys can win. But you've got to put forth a performance that sends out shivers and a statement to the rest. Because people right now say, well, Liverpool, can they even go through? You didn't even get a shot on target at Atletico's crib. People are now questioning whether you're made of that stuff. They maybe say, forget, all these guys care about is the Premier League. They don't really care about the Champions League. Then they're not greedy enough. These guys don't want to do a double. They don't want to do a treble. You don't want that. You don't want that on your record. Of course, you can smack up these Atletico boys, but what you got to do is you've got to take it back to the drawing board. If you play the way you played against Bournemouth, you will not go through. You will win the game, but you won't go through. To go through, you've got to take it back to how you guys played with that swashbuckling stuff. Probably about 2 seasons ago, even last season, where it was goals galore, attacking, creativity, dynamism, and that kind of stuff. Dio, will you rise? La 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 la. Will you say what's up? The Egyptian king, Egyptian icon. What are you going to do, Van Dijk? Are you going to hold firm? Ronaldo, what's up, baby? Jorginho, what up? Are you going to say la 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 la? Do it for Joshua Brown. Do it for them, Joshua. Do it for Liverpool, everybody. These are the guys that I'm counting on you to try and say what's up. Okay? These guys are trying to say to you what's up. But there needs to be a different Liverpool. The Liverpool that we've seen through this season is not going to make it through. The Liverpool that we've seen through this season, you win the game. 1 goal deficit. But let me remind you that you need to win by 2 goals or more. But you know what? No. That shouldn't be your aim. Like, 3-1, it's fine. Send a statement. We're looking for 4-1. We're looking for 5-1. We're looking for 6, maybe even 7, 8, 9. Who says about 10? Realize, reincarnate. Say what's up, live through and live big. Who will be men? Who will rise? And can you return back to the fearsome, offensive Liverpool that many teams feared? It's on you. You're going into a fortress, going into a cauldron. Let me remind you that this isn't going to be the same game as it was back at your crib. It's not. You're going into, I think, the most fearsome fortress in Europe right now, 100%. These guys have an awesome record at this place. So, many people even counted you out in the first leg. People assumed you'd win the first leg, and that was not only a great win, but a great performance by not allowing them to have a single shot on target. You won't have the same kind of luxury because Liverpool, they know this pitch, they know this crowd, and all you have to look at is what happened last season against Barcelona. Now you'll say to yourself, wait a minute. Yes, Barcelona are a great club, they've got Messi and so forth, but we are better defensively than them, and we'll be able to be much more organized, much more disciplined than them. That is true. But I also know what Cristiano did to that ass last season. Coaching errors. Lost coaching errors. He believes. He believes that you guys can say what's up. But do you believe that you can say what's up? Now, you know what the deal is. Because, to remind you, you have to score. You have to score. If you don't score, you're going out. Even if you do score, it's not a definite, but you put yourself in a great position. So you have to go into the mindset. Of course, you're going to defend like crazy. Of course, you're going to restrict space and make it a dirty, itty-bitty game. But you've got to find a way to G up. Alvaro. Morata, you've been insulted. By the way, I actually need to do your Class B papers, by the way. People are calling one of the biggest chumps of the modern era. People say that once you retire, you should become a brick alumni. That's not me. That's just what the streets say. I am the conduit from the streets to the world. If ever there was a game to come clutch, it's this game. If ever there was a game for you to shut up the haters, it's this game. Gandhi! Jow. Yow. Felix the cat. Jow Felix the cat, you know. I've called you overhyped. Yes, I'm going to say to your face, I've called you a hype job. Hype job. That's what you call it. Hype machine. This is the perfect stage to try and say, you know what, HH, I am that good. You know what, HH, I am the future. You know what, HH, put me in the same category as Mbappe, as Leroy Sané, as Sancho, as Eden Hazard. Okay, he's like chill. Okay, maybe Hazard is a bit old, you know. Well, how old is 29 really? Just say 29 is the new state. I checked science, newscience.com. Joao Felix. You're going to be a cream in this game. You're going to be important. I don't give a damn how old or how young you are. You've got to ride. You've got to ride. You've got to ride. You've got to grow big balls right now. This is where your balls drop. Your testicles have to drop in this game. Okay, it's not about, hey, I'm a young person. I'm a teenager. I'm not reading my times in here yet. No. Your balls must drop in this game. I'm sorry to be too explicit, but times are real. I'm sorry. So this is not for kids. It's for men. So, Joao Felix, if you're not going to man up and grow some flipping pubes, don't turn up in this game because this is Anfield. This is the fortress. Okay, so if you're not going to say what's up, you're going to get liked. You're going to get liked. Okay, guys, you know what I've done? Because trust me, if somehow, because nobody's giving you a chance. I'm not even giving you a chance. I don't know why I'm even in this dressing room. But if somehow, some way, you come through this, it's a big boy statement. A big boy statement. So, guys, there we have it, man. Liverpool against Atletico. I think this is. I as much as it's very well set up, I just keep going back to that Atletico Juventus game. Yes, Liverpool don't have a Cristiano, but I will argue that Salah is a damn good goal scorer. I'm not saying he's a better goal scorer legacy-wise than Cristiano, but in the last few years, my gosh, are we going to ignore his incredible goal scoring stats? I know that El Dio is clutch arenas, and if Firmino can just find his form, I just think that as much as Atletico want to defend and have put a rearguard, Liverpool will pierce through. Liverpool will pierce through. So the key to this game is that will Liverpool find their sweet spot and will their big men show up? Because if their big men show up and they find their sweet spot, they will get G's. So my prediction for this game is I was going to say 2-0. But I think Atletico 3-1. Atletico will score. They will score. But they won't score more than one goal. Atletico will score. They will score. But I believe that Liverpool will. I believe that it's going to be 2-0 to Liverpool. The Atletico will come back to make it 2-1. And the Liverpool will then get the key goal to make it 3-1. So say Liverpool win this 3-1 and go through 3-2 on aggregate. But remember, guys, join me for the live post-match analysis straight after the game. Bada bing, bada three smacks, stay black. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.